This is Busy of the Busy Media, sharpen week as Nigeria prepares for the 2027 general elections. The nation's political terrain is once shifting, subtly but significantly, with defections rising, internal party crisis deepening, and new alliances forming behind closed doors. The question for the average Nigerian is no longer just about candidates, but about the very structure of power. The All Progressive Congress, APC, formed in 2013 as a merger of opposition heavyweights, remains the ruling party despite undergoing leadership instability. Recently, the party's national chairman Abdullahi Umar Ganduje was removed from office by a combination of internal revolt and judicial intervention. A Caretaker Committee is currently at the helm, preparing for a national convention that may decide the party's future direction. Yet, even amidst the turbulence, APC remains a dominant political force, now reportedly working toward a strategic coalition with the African Democratic Congress, the ADC, in a move that signals its intent to broaden its base and solidify national control. The PDP, once the uncontested giant of Nigerian politics, is in decline. Founded in 1998, it ruled the country uninterrupted for 16 years, but today is struggling to hold its center. Under the acting leadership of Umar Damagum, the party faces waves of defections, particularly among state-level power brokers and youth leaders, many of whom are making their way to the APC and the newly embodied ADC. The cracks within the party are widening, and unless internal reconciliation efforts bear fruit, the PDP may struggle to reclaim its status as a truly national contender. The Labour Party, which once surged with the energy of the obedience movement during the 2023 elections, has since lost both cohesion and momentum. After a bitter internal crisis, a court ruled in favour of the Lamidi Apapa-led faction, effectively removing Julius Abure from leadership. Meanwhile, Peter Obi, the face of the party's most successful electoral campaign, has distanced himself from the internal drama and the party itself, casting uncertainty over whether the movement he inspired will find a new political home to re-emerge at all. With Peter Obi's exit and the leadership wrangling unresolved, the Labour Party faces an uphill battle to remain relevant in 2027. Amidst all of this, the African Democratic Congress has emerged from relative obscurity into the national spotlight. Founded in 2005 with a centrist reformist agenda, the ADC is now positioning itself as a hub for disillusioned politicians and technocrats seeking an alternative to the two-party dominance. Its alliance with APC could redefine its role, not merely as a minor party, but as a strategic power broker in the 2027 elections. Meanwhile, the new Nigerian People's Party (NNPP), under the influence of former Kano Governor Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, continues to consolidate support in parts of the Northwest, though it has not yet built a national presence. The party's focus on grassroots machinery and stronghold in Kano gives it a serious regional weight. The Social Democratic Party, led by Shehu Gamba, is trying to tap into a growing class of disenchanted middle-class Nigerians. With its historical ties to the June 12 legacy, the SDP carries symbolic weight but still lacks the deep political structure needed for broad electoral success. Similarly, the All Progressive Grand Alliance, APGA, under the leadership of Sly Eziokwenwa, remains largely confined to the southeast, particularly Anambra State, where it has proven dependable but not expandable. Parties like the Young Progressive Party, the Zenith Labour Party, and Allied People's Movements continue to contest local elections and push policy-focused agendas, but their national influence remains limited. These smaller parties tend to thrive in pockets, youth consistencies, labor unions, and community-driven councils, but often lack the funding and visibility to mount credible national campaigns. As the calendar moves closer to 2027, Nigeria's political scene is once again being rearranged. The strength of the APC, despite internal reshuffling, appears largely intact. The PDP is bleeding, but not entirely broken. The Labour Party is adrift without its star figure, and the ADC, once dismissed as a fringe party, is being put toward the center of power through its strategic alliance building. What emerges from all this is a picture of uncertainty and transition. Nigeria is not moving toward a one-party state, but it is grappling with a political realignment where old loyalties are fading and new power centers are emerging. For the Nigerian voter, staying informed about these parties, their ideologies, their leaders and their alliances is no longer optional. It is essential for shaping the direction of the country's democracy. As we enter a new electoral cycle, the true contest may not lie between individuals alone, but in how these parties evolve, merge, fracture, or reimagine themselves in the battle for Nigeria's future. Busy of the busy media. Thank you for coming, Don't Mention.